Alright peeps, welcome back to Under Pressure. We finally have some beavers knocking about. We even have a second handy dandy who's in a state. I mean, we do also have a big bomb about to explode. And not a lot, or any at all, of our fancy pants Badwater repulsion system in place. Now thankfully, this blows up in 4 days, and we've got a drought in 2 days. So when that blows up, we shouldn't have any bad water over here. Which, all that really means is that we have to wait a little bit longer to see if me little 1-layer pot here is enough, or if we have to go up to 2. Because that is a very critical part of our big bad water plan that we're doing this episode. But not before. We give old mate something to do over here. I say we plant chestnut trees all this side of the path here. Finally get some food on the gun. And if we are getting food, we kind of need to gather our flag. And part of me bad water plan does mean getting up here, but we'll get to that later. For now, I want to plant all the oaks up in here. Well, with that beaver having something to do, we can actually start on with our big bad water plan. So yeah, now beavers, even though we don't technically need it right now, do you mind getting all of this in real quick? Look, we're already halfway there on the planks. We've got our plankers planking away. I am going to pause 1 water slurper, so we have 4 grafters in the builder hut. That way we can make sure we get through here and get this bit of bad water sorted before, ideally, this guns kaboom, because then I don't have to worry about it at all during the drought. I just have to focus on keeping the beavers up and running. But the reason I believe I only need 1 layer here, let me show you. If we can over to this bit of bad water, and we get right on the layer where it's pishing over the edge, and I simply hold W, we come over here, and it's the exact same layer. Oh, nice one, MiGly. Well, there you go, look, you can see, it's the exact same layer. So raising this up 1 should force the bad water that's over here to just, well, come out over here with a bit more pressure. And to show you why all that level stuff matters, let's dip underground, follow this bad water river all the way along here. Oh, apologies, we got some autosave lag. But we're following the bad water river, and you'll notice it guns up here. And where it comes out is there! So they are both connected! How mint is that? So we really genuinely should only need... Oh, beavers are up here! We got the beaver bangers banging away. I love me beaver builder bangers, me like. But anywho, back underground, there are a couple of offshoots. Like there's this one up the left here where it guns up and up. But it's not gunning up high enough to cause any danger for me and me beavers. And that's alright, because I don't intend on raising this water level any more than the rest of the block it's already on, thanks to the levees back there. Now we do seem to have the actual bad water source over here. And if we follow that, it is simply just a bad water source that feeds the river. That's it. Fairly simple, eh? We've got 1 bad water source, comes up here first, and then it guns, a little bit pressure up there, and then it comes out of here. If this works, I'm gonna be buzzing, because it means the rest of me plan for this map should work, and we should have a nice, safe and secure beaver colony down here where they can pick all the tatties they want for as long as they want. Now having a look at our beaver numbers, we only have 1 spare bed. So you know that means we're going to be upping the priority of one of these lodges. And we're also going to have to up the priority of the second lodge. Because the bad water plan does not just mean stopping the bad water from getting into our lovely, lovely clean reservoir here. It also means harnessing the destruction of the first unstable core that blew up. And the way we're going to harness that is by using this big bad water fall and some handy dandy water wheels. Oh, I can actually see where we're getting the most from. So it's only 80, 90 there, but it's 103 there, 102, 180, 102, 134. There's one going there, and then I suppose that can be 93, 76, or 99. 99 it is. And I definitely can't fit any more in there. But you know what? When the bat blows up, you may as well just create some power from it here. And of course we're going to be building those using our handy dandy small warehouses. We are still on a proper mission. We have far less beavers than we should do. Don't let me chillness fool you. and then a real casual connecting to the house, and we've got powered hoses. And you know what? I'm going to have to catch you in the night time to show you why we want powered hoses. Oh, look at that! A 15-day drought! Alrighty then. So I was just going to go on about how clever I was, because I put these up to 1 when there was 0.1 days remaining, so we get all the water we can, which we're definitely going to need. Oh, and I also, during the night, popped another campfire in for the beavers. Because, you know, we've got the hoos in the state over here. We need a campfire for the beavers to chill at. But I suppose, yeah, now for now. Hopefully this water level drops a little bit, and we can slurp it up a bit if we are flooding. And then fill up. Oh, we're already full on the water. We're going to pause this then in that case. That gives us a bonus beaver to start stocking up our tatty supplies with. Alright, now that the Badwater's gone away, I'm very happy this is blown up during a drought. I really don't know if we're going to get out of this in the next 2 days. Like, oh, it's going to be a close one. Do we have a beaver over here chopping down all the oaks though? Why, aye, 16 out of 20. I might even pause them just to make sure he doesn't get full up, because these oaks are 8 a pop. And get him working in here. Well, now we've got a 15-day drought. Let us dive underground and properly get into our Badwater plan here. So these 3 water sources are our water sources. They supply all of our water up into the little tatty pit here. Tatty pit 2.0 for your Leviaville enjoyers. We're not replacing the tatty pit. We're just enlarging it. Yeah, now, homage is out the way. If we follow this Badwater / good water source down, don't worry, we'll be getting to that. But if we follow this subterranean river, you'll see it's got a fork off to the left. It's our due diligence to follow that, see that it ends there. Gans over here, comes up, ends in and out. But Gans down to here, where we've got 2 unstable cores. And we've clicked on these before. We know that that's going to connect this Badwater river down into our good water here. So there's only one thing to do, isn't there? And that is levy it up, beavers. Well, that was easy enough. That's one fork completely sorted. If we continue on, we've got another fork before we go up to our emergency water slurper. So let's see what's going on down here. Down here, we split off again. So let's follow that fork. Oh, I can already see it's going to go pear-shaped over here. Yep. Oh yes, this is going to blow up and connect some bad water into our good water. So you know what's going to happen to this fork? That's right, it's getting levied up. We're going past our levy fork there. We've got some good water, no big unstable cores about, and if we scroll up, we can see it spits out into this bit of river here, which cans down into our big river, yeah! Now that would be very nice to get up and running. And as well, in the last episode, when I was talking about all the little extra water volume we could have if we build the dam over this side, instead of on this side like this, should actually make sense now. Or at least it will once we figure out how we're going to get this up here. So now we've dealt with this fork before the little water slurper. We need to delve past it and see what's cracking along. Now, I'm not going to waste your time delving up each and every one of these little chutes and ramps and that, because if you have a look over here, we've got an unstable core, and when that blows up, it's going to blow up these block arches and send the water out the side of the map, which we can't be having now, can we, beavers? But we can't just cap this bit of the subterranean river off with a levee, because our bloody crops rely on its irrigation. So I'm going to scroll up here, bring the word level all the way down, and find a spot at least this far along where we can use minimal levies. So here, we're going to have to use 3 levies. Here, ooh, we can get away with 2. I was expecting to have to go all the way up to here, you know. I am happy with that. I suppose while we're down here at level 0, here's a nice little overview of all the little damage that we're doing. And that should genuinely keep our place nice and safe. Now, I've also pathed this up down here, which does mean we need to get beavers down there. Now, of course, we're going to whip out a handy-dandy small warehouse. What MiGly Place map would be right without it? You know what I just thought while saying that? I don't think I whipped out a handy-dandy cheaty small warehouse in the last 2 seasons. I'm glad we're back at it now, like. I knew there was something missing from the last couple of seasons. It's all the mad cheats. 3, 2, 1, and a kaboomy boom. Right, now it is on. Beavers, you're on nearly there. And this is still a maximum priority job. I really need you to get this in the next 13 days. Nah, I reckon they'll have it in the next 13 days. Well, this is a proper scary situation, like, because if this doesn't work, the Badwater, the first place it's going to go is down here. It's not going to go down here, because look at all these flat blocks over here that just don't exist. It's just going to go straight down. Oh, and contaminate any beaver that's on the path, and any beaver that's slurping up this water here. Oh, this water's going to down quick. Real quick. But let's not worry about any of that. Let's dive back underground and continue. The Badwater plan explanation. I'm sure you're all riveted here, like, but if you bear with us, and it actually is all correct and pays off, it will be worth it. So, of course, during bad tides, these water sources are going to become bad water sources. My solution to that, as per usual, whack a couple of sluices on there like that. If it wasn't for all of the guidance points I'd even have. That will send the bad water up, get blocked by these blockages, but then it'll come an hour spill these wee dams here. Now once it's over top the dam, it's going to come over here, it's going to get stuck because it has to go up and up and up, which it's not going to do. Because once it goes over this side, and I'll keep the level steady here, it goes all the way out this river, and then you'll see it's going to go ahead and drop down a level. But this little drop down provides a terrible, terrible fate for our beavers, because if we follow this river, that's right, it's going to spill down on all of our oaks and chestnut trees. They haven't even had a chance to grow up and drop any chestnuts yet. And as well, we're finally getting to it, the unstable core dune here. When this blows up, it knocks out these blockages here, and when they're knocked out, Badwater's going to come to here. It's going to inevitably hit whatever levee system I put in place to stop the Badwater getting into this river, and it's going to come up and up and up, and once again, down here. So my solution, of course, pop some levees down. Do it as efficiently as beaverly possible, beavers. So that bad lad there should stop any bad water that comes spilling out of here from going down into our little town, and any bad water that comes spilling out of all of this system from going down into our town and all. Or at least it would if it wasn't for these blockages. So beavers, I need you to demolish them. Which does mean building a real casual pathway all the way over behind these trees for the beavers to bang it out. And there we have it. We'll have beavers coming down here, demolishing the blockage, and the Badwater will simply piss out the side of the map. And as well, I popped dams in over here for the beavers to cross, not handy dandy small warehouses, because dams will trap the good water here at 0.5, which is fantastic, because cheers to the comment in the last episode, I had water seeps and aquifers mixed up. This only goes up to like 0.85 and then stops. Hence the whole, limited pressure. But it'll be perfect for doing a bit of underwater farming. And it shouldn't get any bad water in thanks to our fancy ring that I believe our beavers have started building. So priority wise, I've got these down at minimum. I'm hoping we don't have to build this and we just start planting oaks in there. But just in case, I want a secondary way up. Because, 60 logs is quite a lot of logs. But I do believe, unless I'm missing anything catastrophic, that is the big Badwater plan in place. Or at least, once I get the science points, it will be. I'm pausing me plankers, so we get 4 builders up again. Hopefully, they can get the last of this house in, and we can actually start building our brand new, fancy, industrial estate. Of course, we're starting with the gear workshop. Well, MiGly, don't forget, you need to pop in a power shaft here. That's what we're actually starting with. Because, inevitably, to get the sluices, we're going to need a smelter. Once again, once we get the science points. But there's no point popping a smelter in first, because to build the smelter, we need gears. I've been thinking about fun ways to lay this out. So far, I've got lumber mill there, smelter rooney back here. But then that makes it really difficult because I have to put a path across the front to add any more industry on there. So instead, what I'm thinking, it does rely on the smelter being up and running before we get the lumber mill. But if we pop the path in for that smelter, we can get a lumber mill in a little something like that, still fit the smelter in, no bother, and then with a path connecting straight up like that, that leaves this space on the side here open for more lumber mills, bloody paper mill, whatever I want to pop in here, you know? Well, 2 paper mills if I really want to. It's not the best layout, because like I say, we've got a gap. You know what, actually, temporarily, I could just connect these 2 up together if I really wanted to. There we go, it is the best layout. Or do we have a beaver about to finish this big horse? Aye, aye, Chief Bangers here, straight in. You know what, 43 years old, you bloody deserve it. And since this hoosing estate's up and running, we should probably get the campfire up and running for them here. You know what I reckon could be fun? A wee speedy up bit, watching the big ring get plopped in here on the Badwater hole. And we can also keep an eye on the old water droppage level in the lake. And we should see the emergency water slurper start slurping once it's no longer flooded. And also for me, it's about to get hectic once this ring's in. We are already a little bit lucky with our bad times. So we could get a bad tide next time, and we are not ready for it, to say the very least. So yeah, now let's enjoy a nice relaxing speedy up bit before the chaos commences. And there it's in! The beaver that hammered the final blow on the Badwater ring. Now how we doing? 131 food? You can see the path that the subterranean river takes, like, and that's why we can't just block it off here. We need to keep it going a wee bit. Now, maximum priority job, beavers! Staircase doing there! And, because I know yous are cheeky beavers, a little bit of side bang action through the floodgates, please. And thanks to our 5 inventors inventing a way, we have enough science points to go to metal, unlock the big schmelteroo there, get that plopped in, and, more importantly, go up here and get a bloody scavenger flag plopped in. So now we'll have another maximum priority job when we get to it. Like I say, when we get to it. Alright, we've got 3.6 days left of this drought. And then we'll have minimum 5 days before the next tide. Which may well be a bad tide. And it got me thinking. I believe I want to get this up in priority. Make this the main way we get over here. And I can even not build this one initially, and send beavers down here to demolish all of these at the exact same time. Minimal micromanaging and all that. Now I do still want these laddies, so I'll leave them in, but you know, we're not building them just yet. It's like I say, during that speedy up bit, I was thinking, we can do so much with these 60 logs. And ye eagle-eyed beavers would have seen us panic unpause this farmhouse when the water level dropped, because I was like, we need all of the water in here. Or you know what? Instead of chopping down oaks over here, let's pause this. Horribly inefficient. We can unpause a lumberjack down here, and the forester down here. At least while it's still green, you know? No, I'm not going to lie to you peeps. I'm flapping. What if, in like 6 days time, it comes through and it's like, bad tide inbound. I kind of want to put on like a temporary emergency measure. Hopefully we never have to use it. But if we do, it's there. So once the beavers get down here, this is their maximum priority job. And I'm going to watch these. Once they get 12 logs on them, I'm going to pause them. So if needed, we can deploy the levees and block the Badwater. Crudely, but necessarily. I started to get attached to me wee beavers here and under pressure, you know? I didn't want to let them down. Especially since they had to pay the price for not only me risky strats, but me unexpectedly risky speedy up bits. So you know, builder beavers, I want to say ye's banging away in here with an absolute quickness. You know, as well as watch the water slurp up all the water. That's always enjoyable to watch. Hey, right peeps, not gonna lie, that went on for a little bit longer than I had planned. But I was just having a blast listening to the stroke and slop, slop, slop. Oh, it was absolutely lovely. This is a tidy little tune here for our beavers that we're making. I've just decided to low prioritise all of the little underground blocks we've got going on here until we need them. So basically, until a thing comes down the bottom left saying that this bomb down here is about to explode, and then I may have to whap the priority up on that one in particular. What all I know is that our water is getting down overall. We cannot survive on one water slurper alone. So to me, that says, beavers, you've got loads of other stuff to build, but do you mind hurrying up and getting those laddies in? Oh, peeps, here we go, look! We've got a beaver, we've got 2 beavers. They're about to go down here. We'll follow them once they actually get in here. Look at them going with these bit log. Go on, we'll do speed 3 so we can just quickly go up behind him. And once he gets out of the little water sources, he's got to start plopping a little levy in. Which does mean I'm in micromanagement mode. I need to make sure these do not get built. And the best way I can think to do that is by doing an underground speedy up bit here, where you can see that I'm going to press pause when it gets to 12 out of 12 logs. And as well, you'll probably see the water level rise, because we're about to come out of the drought. There's the 12th log in. Let's pause it when he gets up to 90-odd%. That'll do! 90%, no odds. Yeah, now peeps, I'm just going to hang about here until these are ready to get in. Quickly pause them, and then... well, I'll catch back to you when we've got more shenanigans on the crack. Now, interestingly, you can see the pressure's starting to come up on this bit of channel here. That's because we're about to overtop into here where I can finally switch on all 3, you know what, 4 of me water slurpers. Because as soon as those 3 levies are in, I'm maximum prioritising all of these. Oh, as well, I need to check on the hole! The hole! Here we go, we nearly missed it. We actually nearly missed it. Alright, peeps, here we go. Will it completely destroy our settlement? It's gone and done. It's gone and done. Oh, it's spilt! Do we have any contaminated beavers? We do! No! Of course it was Geeks the Unlucky. Well, I know what I need to do right now, and it is delete this bit of path. We cannot have beavers coming out here. Oh, actually, why would I do that? Why would you do that, MiGly? When you could just send the path around. I know. I was flapping at first. Mixed emotions, because this was gonna... oh, it's come back up. Are we gonna see it? Oh, is it gonna keep splashing? Or is it just the initial surge when it splashes over? Because, I mean, clearly, we're big chilling. Oh, I'm forgetting loads of things. Please don't be a levy down here. 8 out of 12. Right, I'm keeping that on the screen. Right, we need to know if this is going to keep, like, throughout the season, spilling out, or if it's just a beginning of the season thing. Because if it's a beginning of the season thing, honestly, I'll just live with it. I'll probably just put a little catch pool doing or something. It'll be a proper now to matter job. Because the fact that this bloody works! Oh, and you know what? It should be sending more Badwater over this bit Badwater fall here, which should spin these wheels even faster. That's even more free lecky as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, I just had an idea to boost that free lecky even more. Sod these levies off, spin the camera around, and put 3 levies there instead. It even acts as a bloody bridge to get our. And then instead of the Badwater power getting wasted gone doing this waterfall, it'll just gone smasheroo doing this Badwaterfall here. Oh, and let's check. We do have the headroom. We are nowhere near flooding the hoses, so we should be. Alright. Tappy tap on the wooden stairs and the wooden hoses, please. I knew I shouldn't have deleted District 9, you know. I knew it was a mistake. Oh, we got District 9 up now, and that's going to have to stay as a reminder for all of these beavers that fancy having a plod through the Badwater. Instead, just grind your teeth throughout the night. That's what I'd rather you be doing. Otherwise, you're going to get sent to District 9. And nobody wants that now, do they? And as the sun rises, damn, look at this. Hang on, I just need to pause this once this 12th log gets dropped off. Yeah, right, pause. Look, oh! I'm going to have to do it again tomorrow morning. I will remember, peeps. I will remember to do it again. What I wanted to do was maximum prioritise this bit of power and all of this industry here. And I suppose if we're doing that, we're going to have to maximum prioritise these bit stairs as well, aren't we? So we can actually, well, you know, get the scrap metal to build the smelter, then get the actual metal blocks out, so I can plop in me bit sluices. And I'm going to preemptively unlock them right now so I don't accidentally spend the science points on something else. See now what I'm like. Oh, it looks like our 2 lumberjacks are absolutely chomping their way through these trees. And I was thinking as well, we actually don't need this path. We may as well plant some more hopeful oaks. Oh, beavers! What precious berries have dried out and died. Oh, look at the waving. I forgot about that, the patch notes. Look at them berries bobbing about there, weaving. Oh, I love it. I love the little bloody tatties rustling in the wind. Look at them gone. Right. Before we do end up forgetting, I want to pop down some good old-fashioned dandelions, our here, and some blueberries, our here. So if nothing else, we can get some more berries on the crack and maybe some dandelions, so our unwell beavers in the future can be cured instead of sent to District 9. Whoa! What's happening here, beavers? Would you care to explain if this is something that always happens and I've just noticed it? Is it going to get worse? Is it going to get better? Ah, it looks like it's going back. It's going back. Oh, I wonder if it's just filled up. Oh, there's a lot of streams here, like. I might have myself a think about popping a little protective barrier over here, especially considering we've got beavers and me a corner away from it. Not even a corner block, just a corner of a block. Oh yes, and let's do what I was threatening to do earlier. Are you for real, brother? But if nothing else, I'll remember to come back and show you the blue sky and the yellow underneath. It does not look so cool. I really do like these clouds, like. The clouds and the stars at night, that looks bloody lovely. It's a nice little quality of life future. Anything bad going on here? The Badwater staying on its side? Maybe? That's a bit too close of a maybe for me. Let's have ourselves a scoot in here. Oh, and that looks like we've got Badwater in the hooses. Oh, it's got Badwater in the hooses because it's still a one because we don't have automated floodgate mode. Ah! Oh no! Let's just go to let's just go to 0.75. Oh, beavers, do not go over there under any circumstance, please. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, let's not panic. 0.95, and we're just gonna have to let it happen. Beavers, you need to stay away from this. I'm gonna delete. Oh, I'm gonna delete this stair so you can still get underneath, but you just need to absolutely stay away from that side of the map. Beavers! Water level drop! The water level has steadied. I hope it starts dropping soon. It needs to start dropping soon. It's dropping! It's back! Do we have any more contaminated beavers because of that? No, we still only have one unwell beaver. That's okay. Oh, beavers, don't go scaring us like that. This is why I need the mod. I'm just a simple human. I can't be expected to remember to bloody turn them up and doing and that whenever we've got a bad tide and a drought and all this different stuff. Oh, in other words, that was 100% my fault. And I think I need to reward the beavers with a bit of a campfire, maybe. Yeah, it only seems fair, doesn't it? And I'm seeing the time slip away from me. If we do not get a tide change warning at the end of this day, we are the luckiest beavers that have ever bloody beaved. Therefore, I think it's only right to further segregate District 9ers by popping a bloody builder's hut on here. Water beavers, get yourselves out of bed, across our little bridge, and did we not get a warning? We didn't get a warning! Praise be the beaver gods! They're giving us a chance. I probably shouldn't have said that, should I? Yeah, we're about to find out what the beaver gods think of us after I said that, aren't we? Oh, I see you, pal! I was just about to set up for a bit of a speedy up bit and be like, we're about to see these two waters come in, and then the big builder's hut, but we're not. We're about to see Gigs the Unlucky get shifted from District 1 to District 9. Now I will allow you one tasty snack to taste with you. Which one is it going to be? Handy dandy blueberry? Or lovely little... Oh, thank you for taking the blueberry. We love the tatties way more than the blueberries, so get yourself... Oh, no. Ruined the back of the builder's hut, pal. You're not welcome on the main path. Don't be coughing and spluttering all our healthy beavers. Tell you what, like peeps, I cannot express how buzzing I am that this works. It guns all the way underground and then spits out of here at a faster rate, spinning our wheels a little bit faster. Or at least if I had it up and running beforehand, we will be able to see. Bad tide approaching! I bloody knew it! You know what? The beaver gods sometimes lure you into a false sense of security, give you those extra 3 days, and then they're going, you know what? Bad tide! And the worst bit is, I cannot switch these on and block off the potential bad water that is going to come until the very last second. Otherwise, I'm blocking off me whole water supply, and we can't be having that now, can we? Now, if it's a bad tide, we will still be able to make power and all of this stuff, which is grand. We can get ourselves ready for the good tide. And as much as it was a micromanaging mission, and we missed the initial fill of this hole, so therefore I didn't know if it was worth it. But these levees are absolutely going to be worth it when they stop the bad water coming in. And I do love the fact that we got our 4th water schlepper up and running. Like, I honestly thought we were never going to get that up and running, but yeah, we are. Our 4 of them up and running, and desperately needing them up and running as well. This bad tide could be 20 odd days. We need all the water we can get, but I can't stretch my beavers too thin. Otherwise, none of this stuff will get built, and we will not be ready properly for a bad tide. Because, well, this isn't a solution for a bad tide. Well, it is a solution for one bad tide, but it's not a bad tide solution. Main issue being, apart from the fact there's 11 out of 12 on there for some reason, not 12 out of 12. Anyway, this is a one-time thing, because I need to delete these as soon as the bad tide's over to let the good water flow through again. And that's just a waste of wood every time we change a tide. Oh, it is well! If we've got a bad tide approaching, oh, we need to be quick, we need to be quick. Maximum priority beavers! What else have we got maximum priority? Because it isn't. Oh, but if we get that in, we got more beavers to build this, because we really need this in. Because if we're blocking off the bad water, it's coming, to say the very least. Oh no, not great. Oh, and I've basically wasted half a day now. When's this bloody tree up? Right, that's fine. By the time we get these 2 bits of stairs built, we need loads of planks in there. That should be grown and chopped down. Oh, yeah, we're gone. Here's the plankers coming to prove us wrong. We still need to bang them in, though. Oh, beavers, how we? Actually, no, builders can still get up there and do that one. Oh, right, Mr. Lumberjack. You need to be ready to chop this tree down the second you wake up in the morning. Who's going to win? The Lumberjack flag or the Builder? I think the Builder won that one, like, undisputed champion of the hammer. Alright, no, seriously, beavers, you need to get up here and you need to get demolishing these first and then building these. Is that the only maximum priority thing on the map? Yes. Okay. Right. Builder beavers, all 4 of yous. Yes, there are 4 of yous. Perfect. And to be fair, once you bloody get this little last chestnut in, I can pause ye. Otherwise, you're going to be standing up the top, sitting on your arse, staying out. I tell you what, I would much rather see the beavers, one by one, demolish these bloody block arches. I love how I was on the absolute wrong side earlier, and you couldn't see the beavers banging away at all. But now they've got some of these in, I need to make sure that once they stop doing that, they get to building these all-important levees up in here. Oh. Doing that just stopped the beavers from demolishing this at like 92%. You know what? Well done, beavers. Oh no, I can't be acting like that. Otherwise our beavers are going to get contaminated. I can't just let them do it. I need to make sure they get this first. What an absolute waste though. The beavers just ran away for no reason. Alright, can you hammer that one and then real quickly hammer this one and I'll please. Alright, beavers, when will last day here? Do not make me whip out a 24-hour work day. I need this out of here. Oh, and as well, I need to dive in here, unpause the outer 2 levees, which should, I believe, send some beavers down into the water. Ah, here they come. To finish off these 2 levees and, well, start restricting the flow. Oh, we've got a beaver coming to finish off banging away this block arch. So now I can actually get to deleting this bit of path here and saying, beavers, hurry up and get those 3 in. And beaver with the last log, make sure you get your arse under the 24-hour workdays incoming. The beaver with the last log has dropped it off. We are just waiting on beavers to hammer the last of these levees in. And it needs to happen in the next 0.2 days. Beavers! I am super serial about this. We need to get this in the next 0.2 days. Beaver, come underwater! Beavers, come underwater! Right, here we go, we got 1. Please send a second builder. Or at least hammer them both in. Beaver! Come on! Get it in! Get it in! It's in! It's in! Woo! That has to be the most stressed I've ever been playing Timberborn, like. And where's the water in here? Oh, it's already up. Oh. Okay, beavers. We're still stressing. We need these in. Now, thankfully, I do believe the Badwater will come down here first before spilling into everything. Oh, I need to get this off. Pause, are you for? Please tell me we filled it up. Oh, that is not quite what our class has. Filling it up like. Oh, it is only a 12-day bad tide though. That's not too bad. That's not... Maximum priority wise, we have these 3 levies. And because this episode has near been suspenseful enough, I can't even say it without laughing. Why don't we abandon the view of that and follow the track of the Badwater coming up through the hole here. So like I say, we blocked it off with the levees. It is now making its way up and up at quite an alarming rate for speed 1 here. It's gonna overtop the little natural dam straight over. Now like I say, it will come over here, but that's not our concern because it's not gonna get up there. Because the water's course gonna start rushing down the side here. And then once it gets all the way around this bend, and then once it gets under here, it's gonna go down a layer. And then what's gonna happen here? It's gonna go down, but it's also gonna spread back. Is it gonna spread back into some levees? Or are they not in yet? Beavers! 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 How close are we? 4 and 9. Beavers that are here, quickly. Oh, bloody auto save just as the beaver steps in it. Oh, there's only 1 left. Oh, we're gonna have to. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, beavers. Beavers, we need this in. Get it in. Oh no, beavers. It's creeping towards the settlement. We need to do another 24-hour working day, don't we? No sleep until bedtime. Let's go, beavers! Has it stopped? Is that as far as the Badwater goes? I mean, we're committed now, aren't we? We need to get this in. It's as simple as that. Oh, that's right, it goes down here. But once this fills up, it's gonna come up and it's gonna flood with properly. So yeah, midnight beavers, just real casually, hammer it in! You're gonna get unwell. See this beaver here that's now unwell? If the other beaver had just hammered that bloody levy in, we wouldn't have an unwell beaver. Oh, we somehow got all of the beavers in here and all. Why do I have 4 beavers without a D? But for realsies though, we've got 1 contaminated beaver, 1 workplace here. How do we have 4 beavers with nout today? You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to let them crack on. And up the priority of all of this mad power so we can start building things. And of course, not forgetting the bloody campfire. Beavers need to enjoy sitting by the bloody Badwater tunnel here. Or could they actually? Slurp up those beavers when out today with a little bit of farming action. We can actually get 3 beavers in our efficient farmhouse and, well, make them efficient. So I can't believe this Badwater though. We were far too close to another disastrous event. And I'm honestly only hoping that we aren't on the cusp of another disastrous event. I think we're okay. This kinda scares me, but we seem to be chilling. We're in the middle of a bad tide and we're not overtopping. We should be alright. The water over here, we're chilling. Again, middle of a bad tide. We should be alright there. We do need to be careful with our flooding though, because it does cause the Badwater to come over. We need to sort that out. And we'll have to monitor this ring here the next time a drought happens and see if it is just a little bit of a surge and it just spews out and then that's it. I mean, it looks like that was the case. But, you know, if it is the case, I may prioritise getting some bloody levees up here and patching it up so we don't have to walk around the dangerous Badwater. So our maximum priority is all of this goodness over here. And you know what? I'm even going to bring up all 3 of these. That way we can store all of our fancy scrap metal planks and logs, you know? And I suppose, while I'm on the subject of storage, we should get a few more bits and bobs knocking about here and there. And most importantly, in this one, store some gears. Oh, and since we learnt In the last drought, that one water slurper is not enough to keep our colony hydrated. Let's pop down a second. Because ideally, I would like to completely drain this subterranean river during this bad tide. And the reason I want that to all be empty is because once we start blocking off all of the branches and arms of this subterranean river here, we're gonna lose all of the water that's in there already. And I'd rather slurp it all up and then block it off. I feel like that's the beaver way. Look, it's spinning! How much power we got? How much power we got? 260! Can you hurry up and get this effing gear workshop in, beavers? You only need to drop 15 logs. Oh, well. Yeah, 12 more planks as well. I do have the plankers up and running, don't I? Yeah, I do. Now to matter. And then once those planks get in there, well, and we build the smelter, we can build the lumber mill and knock down those 2 jobs. Free up a beaver workplace. Oh, and the campfire's in. At least a clock off a clock, the beavers can enjoy a little bit of campfire action. Now, we didn't really need a hauling post yet, but I just really want to get even more buildings blocking out this dodgy little District 9 area. Especially because we're going to be sending 3 beavers over there very shortly. And I do love having an hour flow hauling post, you know. Oh, I love the fact that we're just powering our wheels here because of that big unstable core that blew up this mountainside, and we're collecting scrap metal. Look, we've got a scrap metal. You know what, if we're all the way up here, why didn't I increase the priority of this stuff back here? And we'll just spin the wheel even faster? Or, you know, mid-season science experiment, does it, in fact, spin the wheel any faster than 260 horsey powers? And overnight I noticed that this hole had filled up, but we still have Badwater pissing straight out the side of the map, as it should be. Now that's a canny thing, because it lets me know that when this big kaboom guns off here and knocks out those blockages and lets this Badwater in, like I say, when I've eventually blocked this up somehow, we will always have Badwater coming out of here, and I now know that our levees will protect us. And that's rather nice to know, to say the very least. Oh, chestnuts! Let's make sure we do not have cut trees on over here. And it's a bloody good thing I checked. I cannot wait to switch one of these grills over to chestnuts. I'm bloody paused at the moment. Why don't we unpause that, considering we're not full on my grill tatty storage in the slightest. Hey peeps, I'm proper proud of me wee little settlement here, like. Look at that, man. We've got builders hauling logs about. We've got the farmer picking a tatty. We've got the forester and the lumberjacks working in tandem. It is absolutely grand. And I don't know how beavers are... Oh, of course! Corner beavers. I was going to say I don't know how beavers are dropping logs off over here, but I certainly do. That does mean I didn't need the second handy-dandy warehouse. I can just kind of straight a power shaft. Oh, now that it's night time, have a look at the stars up there. Aren't they bloody lovely? Just dotted about here and there with the clouds ganning. I think it's bloody lush myself. No, it genuinely adds just a nice little bit of eye candy to the game that it didn't have earlier. And if we scoot off to the side, you can have a proper, glorious view of it. The whole shebang. And District 9, it's now got 3 beavers living in it. Oh, is that a dandelion I see ready to pick up? It is. Well, if there's any more contaminated beavers, after these 3, of course, you might be in with a chance of getting healed. Imagine that. If he hadn't have been a daft shank and walked in the Badwater, I mean, an absolute hero, and saved our entire colony, then you may have got contaminated while we were actually healing yous. But no, the 3 years just have to bob a boot behind these buildings here. A proper, out of sight, out of mind jobby. That does unfortunately leave us a couple of beavers short in our workplaces here. And since we seem to not be able to keep up with log production over here, I'll pause one of these and take a grafter away from each one of these farms. And now, back up to flower builders. We should have flower builders. There we go, flower builders. I tell you what, this little visual glitch here does scare me a little bit, but that water is flowing uphill, which lets me know it's an actual glitch and not real. And I'll just keep believing that. Ooh, beavers banging in the bloody cogger shop! Are we 12 more logs and we'll be cogging? 199 power, 260 power. I'm actually keen to get this in during the bad tide, you know. See if it does increase the power level. Oh, look at this water wheel. This one should be bloody super turbocharged with the waterfall like falling on it. That should be absolutely whooshing. Hello, Bobby. How are you enjoying the building in the new industrial estate? Yes, it is also your housing estate, but you are living by the Badwater Fall. What else do you expect? Oh, beavers, get your asses up and out of bed. Look, we've got a beaver hammering in the last couple of hammer blows. And now we've got a big old cogger's shop. I love it. Oh, and that's the bloody beaver that's just grew up. 7 years old, still kipping. Did you not hear us shouting and bouncing outside your house to get out of bed and get cogging, pal? Don't know what, as obvious as it is, it's actually quite nice having a variety of trees because, well, as you can see, as you chop some down, some are ready, and if we just had oaks, it would be the whole wave of oaks having to wait 30 days every time, you know. This keeps your wood supply somewhat consistent. Although we do have an injured beaver, aka a useless fecker. But I will happily spend the 80 science points on a wee medical bed for your buddy. See, not only is this a chill place to hang out with your beavers at night, but it will also be a place to rest and recuperate. All proper like. Oh, peeps, look at this. We got all 4 water slurpers up and running down here. We are absolutely going to be, well, slurping all of this up. And I do believe we're making fair dinkum progress on the smelter and all. Oh, and look at this. We finally built a large pile so we can click continue. Now, to please the game, we have to set one of these to carrots. And I click continue and then say, "Nee carrots for ye." We've built an inventor, we built 6 lodges, we built a water wheel, we built a lumber mill, we built bloody power mill, we built forest, and we got benches. Good luck! Your settlement is now self-sufficient as long as the water keeps flowing. Consider building a dam or placing more tanks to help your beavers survive the droughts. The tutorial showed you the basics, but there's much more you can discover on your own. Good luck! Well, yeah, I'll close that tutorial. That way it won't be to figure out I haven't planted any carrots. And I'm going to max and prioritise this job. I just want it in. Especially now the stairs in. I just want to see if this power level up here gets bigger or smaller. Because currently we've got 459 on the bloody supply. So why didn't we fade until all 3 levies are in? Or perhaps realise that was a tad ambitious. And we've got cycle 8 beginning. Which means, oh no, oh here we go, please no more contaminated beavers. Oh, so I need to delete these levies. Oh my god, an unstable core, it's you! I saw you flashing. Alright, so this one goes first. Oh no. Alright, priorities. It looks like we've got, for the most part, clean water here. Oh, and of course, to demolish it, the beavers don't need to come over here. I'll minimum prioritise picking that up. And now, the water can just flood out. Oh, and the pressure that's built up here is going to be ridiculous. Watch how fast this bloody rises. Look at it again. The pressures cometh. And I assume there's going to be a little bit of bad water cometh as well. But before we faff about with that, there's nothing to do with range down here, apparently. I assume you're up a height. Yes, there you are. Oh, damn. You really did get to cutting down all these trees down here, didn't you? The only person with something to do is old mate over here. Casual 183 blocks away from the district centre. And full of logs, so you can get paused. But regardless, with that levy downstairs deleted, we're going to have to bring the priority of this down a wee bit. Ooh, look at the water rushing out. It's proper gunning. You know, we need to plop a levy in there, and of course, not only did I say levy instead of sluice, but I put the rubble back here. At beavers, max and priority pick up the rubble, and then max and priority get that in as well. No close above downstream depth, close above contamination. I want to say 0%, but I might come to regret that. We'll have to wait until it's actually in use first, won't we? And by the looks of things, I might only need 1 sluice on here, you know, and just leave the levees in place. The water pressure on this side isn't really going up at all. It's just staying, well, you know, the same as the other ones. That's not bad at all, that, like. Yeah, I could live with that. The only thing I'm currently thinking about how I can live with is when this laddie explodes. I don't know if 10 days is enough time for all this bad water that's here to actually just, you know, go by. Oh, but we need to get down this hole? We need to get down to this level somehow. And certainly before old mate starts kicking off saying I'm gonna explode in your face. Oh, and I'm glad I clicked that. This is not where we put our sluice. Our sluice goes one further back. Otherwise it would get blown up. Now it's time to do the big swap hour. Oh, I love the big swap hour like. Hey, but look. This is on 312 horsepower now, this that it's outputting. That went up, even though we didn't actually get all three of them in. I suppose just having these in is enough. Actually, you can see it there, look. You can see how it goes up a wee bit. So just having that in up there is enough to increase the power down here. I cannot wait until we get the third one of these in. I also cannot wait until we get the 3 sluices in here. I cannot wait until we're not worrying about bad water contaminating our entire bloody settlement. But for now, I've just got to be happy that we survived our first bad tide and that we have a nice fresh bit of water over here if we choose to use it. And I do hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Under Pressure and tune back next time to see exactly how our beavers get amongst getting everything done. Toodaloo!